everybody and welcome to revision number 15. Okay. Well, shit. One more day. Technically, for me, it's one more day until GCSEs tomorrow. And I want to die. I honestly, life, man. When did it become so fast? 1 minute I was sat in bloody year 7 on the field without a care in the world, and now I'm bloody a day away from revision. GCSEs, you know, making these streams for you guys and me. Let me go crank up my phone brightness. There we go. Okay, so today I want to do some English literature, and I want to do some math. I think we're all scienced out, right? But before we get too scienced out, I definitely want to quickly go through the structure and bonding, the different types of bonds. We have, well, the different structures, the different molecular structures. So you have ionic lattices, you have giant covalent, you have polymers, you have simple molecules, and there's one more, but I'm forgetting. But let's just sit with these. Now, the type of bond. Ionic lattice is obviously going to be a metal and a non-metal, or ionic. Giant covalent is going to be covalent, which is a non-metal and a non-metal. Polymers are also going to be covalent. Think hydrocarbons. Simple molecules, I believe, are also going to be covalent. They should be, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go check. We forgot metallic bonding, but yeah, simple is covalent. Okay. We forgot metallic, or a metal structure, which of course would be metallic bonding, which is obviously a metal and a metal. Okay. Now, the bonds. This is a bit that I always get wrong. Ionic lattices have strong intermolecular forces. I think everything for COVID? Everything for covalent is intermolecular, right? Okay. It's electrostatic. Oh my god, why did I get that one wrong, for God's sake? I knew that one, I just jumped the gun too quickly. Ionic lattices is strong electrostatic. Metallic is strong electrostatic. Simple molecules are weak intermolecular. Giant covalent is strong covalent. And polymers, it depends on the chain length, but those are intermolecular. In terms of if they can conduct electricity, I want to argue polymers can't. Metal definitely can because it has a delocalized sea of electrons. I think giant should be able to. No? Giant can if there's unused electrons. Oh, and of course, ionic can in electrolysis, if it's in a molten or aqueous solution. Simple molecules, I'm going to say can't, which I was right. Finally, the boiling points are relatively easy. High, depends on chain. Low, high. There you have it. So it's only the only bit that I get wrong is the types of forces. Ionic, electrostatic, metallic, electrostatic, and all the rest are intermolecular, except for giant covalent, because of course it has covalent bonds. Right, let's go on AQA.com. Should we do a math or English to start off with? Let's do math, because that might get my brain turning a little. We'll do non-calculator, because that's the first one that we're doing. So I did an after school today with Mr. Hooper. Pretty interesting, actually. We went through a paper that I really struggled with, and now a lot more is clarified for me. Right, question papers. Let's go get question paper. Oh, do we not have a higher? Question paper, higher, November 2021, and I would love to do a mark scheme on top of that. Mark scheme higher, okay. Let me just go check the first question. It's 15, 1, 2, okay. We're on the right ones. Alright, guys. So, I'm going to try and answer... In fact, let's just skip right to the back, shall we? If the front... It should be fine, but let's just skip right to the back. The final question is a transformation, and I hate these. So you have a grid. This probably sucks. But you have a shape, and it says, describe a transformation so that point A moves from minus 3, 1. And that's A, B, and C. So point C is minus 3, 3. So we can determine that that is too high. And B is minus 1, 1. So we can determine that that is too long as well. Okay. Describe a single transformation on the triangle so that point B is invariant. So I'm assuming by invariant that it just doesn't change. Point A moves to 1, 1. So point A this must be a reflection. 1, 1 would be roughly there. Nope, it wouldn't. Yeah, it would actually. Point C moves to 1, minus 1. So x-axis, 1, minus 1. So it would be this. It would be a reflection. I'm assuming it's not an enlargement. I've just drawn it a tad out of scale there. But I'm assuming, yeah, it would be a reflection along a point. And I'm not sure what point that would be. I'm assuming it's this point. So if you get tracing paper, you're like flip. I wonder if we get tracing paper in the exam. Oh, man, I wonder. If we get tracing paper on the exam, that would be the easiest question ever. Just flip it and see what point. If we don't, you would have to use a tad bit of math visualization. So, that's 3 marks. I would argue, just for being able to plot where it would be, and it's a single transformation. So what you'd say there is a rotation along... So it's obviously being rotated 180 degrees along the point, and I'm assuming that the point is like somewhere there. You could draw lines for that. On the grid below, draw the graph y equals 1 plus cos x, and we get given a cosine graph. So this should be relatively... Where's my marker gone? Where's my towel? Okay, so we get given a cosine graph here. And it goes... So for cosine, it goes up, down. And we have to plot that with a +1 increase. So obviously, that would just be that. Right? And then minus x. Y equals cos minus x. And we get given this graph here to start us off. Oh, hang on, no, it says Rita's graph is incorrect. Well, that's because a cosine would invert it. Hang on, no, she's done that right, hasn't she? Why would she be wrong, though? Oh, yeah, hang on. Rotation, 180 degrees, I got that right. And I would have gotten 2 marks for saying that. Or... Oh, and you have to obviously give a point, which was -1, 1. I mean, I did say, but it would likely be somewhere there. Hang on, but why would Rita's graph be incorrect? Oh, wow, there's a lot of stimulus points here. It has been reflected in the x-axis instead of a y. Should have been reflected in the y. It starts at -1 instead of 1. Hang on, but I'm a tad confused here because she's trying to draw a graph. Y is negative cos x. And she draws it like this. But I thought the regular cosine was this. So surely if you're flipping it... Oh, hang on. Maybe when you minus Vx, it would be... See, I thought it would kind of give you that nice little double helix. What if instead it's just shifted along? So it would be like that instead, maybe? Y equals cos minus x. Okay, so it starts off at -1 and then it goes down. Sorry, it starts off at 1 and then it goes down. So it starts off at 1 and then it goes down to -1. Y equals cos x. So the regular cosine starts off at 1, then it goes to -1. Hang on, they're the exact same. What the? Hang on. Okay, so y equals cos x starts at 1, and then at 180 degrees, it goes down to -1. Okay, so hang on, okay. So for cos, it starts off at 1, then it goes down to -1. For sin, it starts off at 0, and then it goes up to 1. So sin goes up, cos goes down. So sin goes up, cos goes down. Interesting. I just find that a tad confusing because I would have thought that. Negative cosine graph. For a negative, it starts up high and then it goes down low. Hang on, so I'm ultra confused now. Oh, it can't start as a negative. So it has to be a 1 and then it has to go down to a negative. Alright, so I guess you should just say that graphs can't start at negative. That's how I would have gotten that mark. Graphs can't start at a negative. On the grid below, draw the graph y is cos minus 90. Well, I obviously assume there, but if you have... If your graph is usually like this, it starts at 1, 0, minus 1. If it starts at 1 at 90, 180, 270, if it starts to go down at 90, and it hits minus, and then it goes back up, minusing the 90 should shift it along. So now, it'll hit 180. So now it'll hit 180 and it'll go up at 360. So I guess that would be that. It's a tad hard to visualize it. Oh, what is this question? What the hell is this question? Yeah. Hold the fluckety duck up. Is this a circle theorem? This is like a hexagon or mega hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's a hexagon. And, oh, wow, this is weird to draw because I'm not good at drawing bloody hexagons. What the hell? This better be like an easy question. If this is... How many marks is this? 4 marks? What the... Oh, hang on. It might be easy. Is this cosine rule or something? Work out the shaded area, and the shaded area is this bit here. And it says give it in the form a, well obviously is an integer, pi, minus b square root of c over 12. Right, let's figure out what we can do here. The radius is 5. And that's the circle, yeah? Oh, okay, so I should have maybe drawn this a little more extended. Let's just assume then that, yeah, that goes up to there. Okay, so the radius is 5, which means we can do pi r squared to get 25 pi. I'm assuming that then slots into there, 25 pi. Now, for this bit, I was assuming you had to do that's opposite. So that's cos. Cos of 60 would be 0, 30, 45, 60. That would be 0.5. Right? I know it's non-calc, but let me check quickly. Because I did that in my head. Oh, wait, hang on. It's negative 1. Hang on, what have I done wrong there? Hang on. 90, 60, 45, 30, 0. So we do 60. It's the square root of the bottom. Sorry, the square root of the top over 2. So yeah, that would be a half. Don't know what Google's telling me there. Yeah, I was right. I did it right. Okay. So we got 0.5 for that. But what will that give us? I'm confused. Why have I worked out the cosine of 60? Was I meant to do that? Hang on, isn't it sine? Because you do AB sine C. So when you do 25 times sine 60? Let's try it. 25 times sine 60. Again, I'm just trying stuff here because I have no idea. 25 times sine, so obviously that would be 60, so that would be the square root of 3 over 2. Which is not an exact value. 25 times that. Where would we go from there? I'm ultra confused. That's the answer to that, right? It doesn't feel right. Would we not? I'm trying to think. What? Am I doing it right the cosine way or not? Because it seems like we can simplify that down. Maybe if we multiply by 2, so we get 2 root 3 over 25. But obviously, how do we get to the 12? Do we then subtract 25 pi minus 1? Sorry, 25 pi over 1. That would give you the most disgusting value ever. 25 pi minus 2 squared. And that's obviously going to be 25. That's going to be 1. You can't really do anything there. I've missed something somewhere. Should I check the mark scheme or should I keep going here? That's what I'm thinking. I've done something wrong. I feel like that must be right. It is AB sine C, right? That is how you'd work out the volume of a non-right angled triangle. Or not volume, area. Let me have a look. Area of triangles. Oh my god, it's half. Half AB time. Half AB. That's what I did. That's what I forgot. Half AB times sin C. Hang on, let me just check if sine, if I have done this right. That would be 90, that would be 0. So that would be 15, 30, 45, 60. That would be the square root, oh, wrong thing there, sorry. So that would be 3, because it's bottom, for sin it's bottom over 2. So yeah, square root of 3 over 2. Half AB. 5 times 5. 25. Half of that would be 12.5. How would you get that to 12? Are you meant to round down or am I missing something else here? Half AB, which I've just done, times the square root of 3 over 2. This is worth 4 marks, by the way. This cannot be that difficult. Because I've already done that, which must be worth at least... That must be worth at least a mark. Working out the area of a circle must be a mark. Yeah, I have no bloody idea. So we've done that. Do you maybe do, obviously 12.5 over 1, which will get you 12.5 to root of 3 over 2? But you can't divide it. Yeah, what am I missing? This has to be something easy, surely. Let me check. I'm gonna have to check. Okay. 5 squared times pi divide by 6. Oh, I don't get that. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. I must have done the diagram wrong. 1, 2. Yeah, there's 6 gaps. Shit. Okay. That was where I went wrong. I didn't realise there was 6 gaps. So, 25 pi divided. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Okay, so I have no bloody idea here. 25 pi. I mean, I get that kind of. But I kind of don't get how that would be. How I would really have known that anyways. Because you're calculating the circle. Are you dividing by sides of a hexagon? That makes zero fucking sense. But anyways. Half times 5 times 5. Okay, so I did that in the end. Which would get you... Hang on, I'm gonna... Right, Leo. I will get through this fucking question, I swear to God. Right. Oh, this is a... Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Oh, I wanna... Oh, man. I get it now. I get it. So all I had to do was have divide by 6. That bit I got right. To a degree. Because apparently... half times 5 times 5 times sin c that doesn't make any sense. Hang on. Half time. So your correct answer there should have been 25 over 2. Oh, I get that. It was meant to be 2 separate equations type thing. So you would have gotten 25 over 2, which is what that would have been equal to, and you would have gotten the square root of 3 over 2. So you could have multiplied them together to get 25 3 over 2. And then you could go from there 20... Oh wait, over 4? What? Oh, multiplying, fuck's sake, okay. This question is actually the easiest shit, and I just misinterpreted it. So 25 pi divided by 6 for 25 third. So you would have to multiply that together, so you get what? 23rd. It says 50 pi here. What would you do there? Would you multiply by 2? Why? Oh. I can't see that. Hang on, no. 25 pi. Oh, minus. 25 pi minus, so you'd have to multiply to find a highest common thing. Fuck. Okay. So, the only bit I got really confused at there was, why would you divide by 6 right at the beginning? That's the only bit that really confused me there. And also that doesn't make any sense. Half AB times C sin. I have never once ever before done half of A is an answer, and then B times C sin is a separate answer. I've never ever done that before. I've never done that before. I have never ever seen somebody put that in 2 separate answers. Half of A in one bit. Because surely my answer would have been right. No? Oh, fuck. That was when you would have multiplied by 6. Again, I honestly, that question was so easy. But it was those 2 tiny, weird-ass things that I've never done before. I've never seen anybody do that messed it up. That would have been, I would have gotten a mark for at least, I would have gotten at least 1 mark there. Only 1. For literally just putting, because you had to divide by pi. Fuck. Oh, that's awful. I actually want to die now. That's horrible. Oh, and this one looks even worse. D is equivalent to 2F. E take away F is 1/4 D over E. Okay, hang on. Work out the ratio E to F. How many marks is this? 3? Alright, well we have to at least get 3 things right. I guess we could substitute. That's what I'm thinking. If we replace E with a D here, D minus E, minus D and D, could we not cancel out both D's? Or could you not, because that's a minus and that's a D? Could you not maybe factorize in a way? Like, multiply DE by D minus E. So that will get you E minus D times D minus E, which will get you the square root of D. Hang on, I'm doing this awfully wrong. Hang on. D, so that would be DE minus D times D would be minus D squared. Minus E times E would be minus E squared. Nope, I've done that. That cannot be the answer. Surely you would just cancel out. Or what if you substituted in... What? Okay, hang on. What if you substituted 2F in instead then? Maybe that's the solution I'm not seeing here. 2F minus E. So E minus F is equivalent to 1. So 2F minus E must be equivalent to 4. I can't see how I would find a ratio from that. Would you count? Oh, hang on. Oh no, because they're minuses. Fuck. I was gonna say, if you could cancel out, maybe it would make more sense here. But minus F and 2F. Or could you maybe take away 1F? So you get minus 2F F. I have no idea what you're meant to do here. How would you get a valid answer here? Oh. Would you count, 2f minus e is equivalent to 4. Wait, you would factor out? Wait, what? 6 to 5. Hold on. E minus f, 2f minus e, which is what I got, is equivalent to 4. Yeah. But then you would put that in brackets? I can't, I'm not in the right mindset to understand why that works. I get that it works, but I can't see how. I cannot see how. Oh man, that is tough. This is one of the worst lessons. One of the worst lessons streams I've ever done in my life. This has been painful as fuck. I don't know why recently. I've just been so bloody missing some of the most obvious questions. This is functions. This should be okay. F is 7. F10 is equivalent to 22. Okay, so hang on. Okay. So cx plus d. So if we substitute in the fur, c times 4 plus d gives us 7. That could be many things. That could be, c could be 1, c could be 2, c could be a billion, literally anything. So we don't get much information from that. When we substitute x into 10, c10 plus d is 22. So, the difference between those is 15. So that must mean that 6 is equivalent to 15 here. Well, 6, 15. Ah, fuck. I'm missing something obvious here. I must be. F for... It can't be as easy as just 15 over 6. Because obviously you're not counting the d here. The difference is 6, right? So when you increase this number by 4 is equivalent to 10. How many marks is this? 3? Oh, so it can't be too difficult. 4 is equivalent to 10. Because 7 is equivalent to 22. Oh, hang on. So the difference there is you add 3, the difference there is you add 12. So maybe it's 3, like C is 4. No, because if you minus it, you won't get, you get something different. Would it be minus? Yeah, I have no fucking idea. Why is some... What paper is this? 20... What the fuck? Bruh, most of these are 3 marks. This is horrible. The fact that this is a bloody 2021 paper means we could get something very similar to this, where there's very difficult questions that are worth 3 and 4 marks. I'd hate to see, are there any 6 marks at all? Bro, the tree diagram questions are normally worth 5 marks. See if I'm worth 2. What the hell? Bro, this is the worst paper I've ever seen in my life. Right, if I can't get this one, I'm literally killing myself. Okay. +7 +13, which gives us +6. Okay, let's just work out a couple terms, man. So if you're increasing by 6, that will be +19. 17. Oh, okay, so that would be 30. That would be 49. Interesting. Interesting. If we get our square numbers, we have 2, a 1, 2. 3 squared is... okay, sorry, hang on. No, I've done this wrong. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. So there, the difference would be +4. Sorry, +9. The difference there would be +13. The difference there would be +21. The difference there would be 23. I can't see a correlation between any of this here. I can't recall how to do this. I'm honestly going to have to look at the mark scheme because I'm not too sure. (3n squared oh, what the fuck? 3n squared minus 2n plus 9. Oh, you get 1 mark if you put 30 and 49 as your things. Okay. So you would do 6 divided by 2. Where would you get the 2 from? A? What do we have to work out A from? Huh. Do I not have, like, a flashcard on exactly how to do this? Because maybe I can work backwards from there. I have one on geometry. This won't be a... Shit, I literally have no fucking clue then. 6 divided by 2. I'm assuming because there's 2 terms here. 6 because you're adding 2. So 6 divided by 2. Which will get you 3. So your first term will be 3n squared. I guess that makes sense because you are looking at squared. So I hope that makes sense. 3 times 3 plus b. What the fuck? I don't. What does that mean? Bruh, they are. Six divided by 2 is 3. Minus 10. 10 minus 3. Well, okay, first term. 10 minus 3 times 1 squared gets from a 7, yeah. 17 is 3. Oh! I kind of like that. I kind of like how they've done that there. So the way they've done that is they've made a sequence. So you would do 10. So there's two like additions here. So you would do the two additions. And then what you're adding, the bottommost divided by 2. So that would be 3. Then you do item number 1. Fuck, this pen's running dry. Ah, bugger. Right. Hang on, so you would do then 10, because that's sequence number 1. Take away 7, but then you would multiply that by 1 to the power of 2. Then you would do 17 minus... Wait, no, hang on, it's 3. Shit, okay. 17 minus 3 times 2 squared. 30 minus 3 times 3 squared. Oh my god. Oh my god, I actually kind of understand this. So then you would get 7. Then 3... that would be 12, that would be 5. Then that would be 9, 27, that would be 3. So you're going down by minus 2 each time. There you go. Oh my god, I actually understand this now. So you would get minus 2n. And then to go from they're 5. Yeah. They're 7. Oh, okay, so 5 minus 7 will get you minus 2. Plus c equals 7. To get c equals 9. I'm not sure how you would do that. 5 minus 7 will get you minus 2. Okay, I think I get that. So you would get your minus 2 then. You would multiply it by 1 because it's the first term. You would add c, and that gets you 7. So minus 2 plus 9. So your final term will be plus 9. Alright, let's try that. Let's try this 1 or 2 times to see if we get the hang of it. Because that is a horrendous question. I would argue that's one of the worst questions I've ever seen. Let's do nth term for a I think it's quadratic? Can we just do some questions? Okay. 3, 8, 15. Okay. 3, 8, 15, 24, and 35. So our first step is to calculate 7, 9, and 11. Okay, so it's gone up by 2. So, shit, I forgot how you start. Okay, hang on. So that will be 2 divided by 2, because it's 2 and you're adding 2, so that will get you 1. So your first term would be 1n squared. Right, let me go check the max scheme. Or just n squared, I guess. In order to plus something n. So in order to do that, oh okay, so then you get 3 minus 3 times 1 squared, 8 minus, wait, hang on, no, that would be 1. 1 times 2 squared, 15 minus 1 times 3 squared. So that would be 9, that would be 4, and that would be 1. So 3 minus 1 will get you 2. 2 minus 4 will get you 4. 15 minus 9 would get you 6. So it's 2. So your second term will be 2n. And then finally, you're adding your 2 to... Or I guess you could just theoretically work it out. 1 squared plus 2. And then how would you get to 3? 1. If I've done even one part of that right. Oh, hang on. No, I got it wrong. Somehow. I apparently did, are we getting lag? Not sure. N squared, which is what I did, plus 2n, but it doesn't say plus 1. But that should make sense, right? 1 squared is 1, plus... Oh, no, yeah, hang on, yeah. 1 squared is 1, you add 2, that will get you 3. Okay, yeah, let's verify that. 4, yep, oh my god. I've cracked it, lads. This is one of the things that I fucking suck at. Let's see if we can get 2 more right, and if we do, I'll write up a method for it on the Google Docs so you guys can understand where I'm coming from, okay? Sound good, guys? Okay. -5, -1, 9, 25, 47. Okay. So, you would 4, that looks to be 11. That looks to be 16. What is this increasing by? Hang on, wait, that would be 10, right? Yeah, 10. Oh, okay, it's increasing by 6. Alright. So, your first term would be 6 divided by 2, or 3. So 3n squared is your first term. We know this bit. Got it. Next, we would get our 3, and we would say 3 minus... No, -5 is equivalent... Sorry, -5 minus 3 times 1 squared. -1 minus 3 times 2 squared. 9 minus 3 times 3 squared. So that would be 27. That would be... that would be 12. So that would be -8, -13, -18. Each time you're minusing 5. So our second term would be -5n. And now we just substitute in. Okay, so -5. So 3n squared would be 3 minus 5n would give us -2. So it should be -3. Yes! Let's go! Ooh, baby! That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. Let's go! That is how you do that. Holy shit. I did not come into this expecting to learn something that I've struggled with for years. Holy... I get it. I actually understand why each step works. I've literally never felt like that way for anything before. Bruh. See, guys, what an hour of revision can do. If that comes up in an exam, it might be 1 or 2 marks, but bruh. 1 or 2 marks I didn't have before. Right, so number 1, you would find... this is going to be tough to put into words. You would find the bottommost term. In fact, I don't think I can really explain this. I'm going to have to look at it step by step to understand how to put this into words. Okay, calculate second difference. That would find second difference, and then you would divide that by 2. Find second difference and half it. AX. AN squared, sorry. And then substitute A into term 1. Alright, I've wrote a very complex... On a free oh, sorry dude, I didn't see any of your messages, I don't think. On a free calculator, I'm uploading the video now. Crappy, video corrupted. Oh, okay. Well, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Holy shit, I've been live for bloody an hour here. I would argue, call me a sociopath, but an hour of revision to learn one technique... I think that's a decent trade-off. Considering that I spent a lot of that time raging over relatively simple math questions. I'll be honest, recently I'm not feeling too well. I've been getting some really easy stuff like messed up. I've been stressing over some of the most tiny questions in the world. I don't know why. I feel like maybe it's just the impending whole thing of mocks is really getting to me. I don't know what, but either way... I understand one thing now, quadratic nth term. That is my new favourite thing. Right, let's do one more, guys. Let's do one more. Do you guys mind if I do one more? Fuck off, of course you do. Right. 7, 14, 23, 34, and 47. Alright, this looks to be 7, and then you're adding 9, and then you're adding 11. So this is 2. So our first term would be 2 divided by 2, which gives us 1. So that would just be n squared. Next, we would substitute in. So we get term 1, which is 7, minus 2 times 1 squared, 14, minus 2 times 2 squared. So that would be 2. So that would be 5. That would be 8. So minus that would give us 6. Let's just do it again to make sure we're not messing up here. Oh, hang on a minute. This doesn't make any sense. Have I messed up here? Oh, that gives us 5. Wait, what? We've done something wrong. Is this 2? It should be. Yeah. Hang on, what have I done wrong? 7 subtract 2 times 1. That will get you 5. 14 minus 2 times 2. That would be 4, 8, 6. 23 minus, that will get you 5. Is it 1? Hang on, I'm going to need to look at the solutions. Because this is a weird one. The second difference is 2. It would be 4n. The difference would be 4n. Let me see. I hope you guys don't mind what I'm doing this. 7. Take away your 2 times 1. Get you 5. 14 minus 8. 23 minus 9. That will be 5. What the fuck? 34 minus... Maybe it corrects itself. If not, I'm stuck now. I've actually stuck myself. This makes 0 sense. That will be 6. 5, 6, 5. If it goes back to 6, I'm going to have no idea what to do here. 34 minus 2 times 16, that will be 32. That will be 2. So now it's in the negative. Now it's minus 3. How does a term go 5, 6, 5, 2? How do we calculate the nth term of that? 47. That would be 25. That would be 50. That would be minus 3. So minus 3 minus 5. What the fuck have you done? What? How does any... Have I wrote down the numbers wrong? Yeah, it's plus 2. Oh my god. I found a mistake. This is 1. It's 1. Okay. I'm an idiot. I understand. That's 1. There was never a 2 to begin with. Here, it was 1n squared, not 2. That's where I'm ending today's stream. Thank you guys for watching. I understand that this stream may have been a little weird. Like, hang on a minute. It's just Joseph getting mad at math questions. But I know it now. I know how to do math. I know how to do this. So goodbye.